Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Train Simulator Classic, aka Railworks. It's been a little bit since I did a train sim video. I won't lie, Trains 2022 has kind of taken over my sights. Overall, it's, in my opinion, just a better system. TSC is so outdated, it's not even funny. And DTG refuses to do anything of any value for a true proper upgrade or update to the system. So I've been more infatuated with Trains 2022. And then of course there's other games like Railroads Online that's supposed to get a new fairly large update in the near future. I may or may not look at it. I won't lie. I feel like the Railroads Online community pretty effectively died. The game had a cool concept when it came out, but I think the mess going on with the head dev dude that owns it and all his underlings just left a really sour taste with the vast majority of the community. So I feel that one just kind of died off. We might still look at it. I don't know. I'll fully admit I don't play it anymore. And then there's Railroader, which Railroader again is kind of the same story. It's a really cool concept, but they've pushed out a handful of what they call major updates now, and the game still looks very much like it did when it released. No scenery updates. No real anything to really make the game visually better. I do appreciate the bug updates, I really do, but that hasn't been the focus of their major updates. They've pushed more content into the game that I didn't see a need for. So Trains 2022 has really taken over my attention as far as the train community goes right now. But on the odd occasion, I'll jump into TSC, especially if somebody pushes something up that I kind of forgot about. So today we're going to be looking at the Bulleid Q1 class by Victory Works. I completely forgot this locomotive even existed in my library until I believe it was Golden Age Developments pushed out a fairly significantly needed upgrade to the pack, a texture update. And so I thought I'd do a video on it. I don't think I've done a video on it. It's not one that I come back to and run very often because it looks old. Now this is before I added the add the update from Golden Age. So this is what you get out of the pack. This locomotive right here. You get technically 3 locomotives. You'll get a BR worn and where'd the other one go? And a BR worn, a BR clean, and then a Southern clean. And then you'll get a early and a late tender to go along with the BR system. I'm not gonna lie and act like I know what all the differences are. I don't really think there's too terribly many differences between these. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time trying to go through all 3 of them. And there's a reason for that. I mean, it's not that Victory Works just missed out. These locomotives were built to be simple, cost-effective, easy to make, which brings us to the history of it. It's kind of a neat little locomotive, built for the Southern Railway. They were designed by Oliver Bulleid for use on intensive freight turns experienced during wartime on the Southern Railway. Total of 40 locomotives were built. during the Second World War. Class lasted until 1966, with one singular example surviving into preservation, which is the original member of the class, C1, preserved at the National Railway Museum and operated not too terribly long ago. I believe it was in heritage operation up until 2004, 2005. So you can find some quality-ish videos of it in operation. Really neat locomotive. Really wacky looking. Again, the entire design is function over form. They're built to be simple. It's World War II. England is stretched for resources. Railroad needs a locomotive for heavy freight operations, and so this is what they got, and it did the job quite well. Again, it's just ridiculously simple, and more often than not, a ridiculously simple locomotive comes out as one absolutely ugly bastard. These are not pretty. That is without a doubt a face only a mom can love. But it is cool. That's not to say it's not cool. I love the story behind it. I like the idea behind it. Very unique. But here, let's get to the model now. So go ahead and pull this up. This is the Steam page for it. Bulleid Q1 from Victory Works, released in 2014. It's been around for a while. I remember this as one of the earliest pro-range locomotives that Railworks ever got. And back then it was pretty nice, but I guess it's aged. Without a doubt, it has aged. And you stick this next to something Victory Works made this year, like their panniers, doesn't even hold a candle to them. And that's not a hate on Victory Works. That just proves how much they have improved over the years. But the texturing is very, very, very dated. I mean, there's no hiding that. Again, Golden Age Developments, I believe is who it is, that did a update to the texturing and such on this locomotive. And from their photos, it definitely makes it look a lot better, because details are actually pretty decent on them. Given its age, so we're looking at the BR late model here, and overall the detailing is really quite decent. I mean, it's a simple locomotive. There's not going to be a lot out on the outside for us to look at to go, oh goodness, look at all these odds and ends. But the texturing quality makes certain things stick out really, really bad, like our brass right here. It makes this flat black just look cartoonish. They do have inside running gear, and it is all modeled. So it's quite nice. And in usual Victory Works fashion, whenever you place these locomotives down, if you double click on them, you'll get the little fly out. And it's got a couple things you can change. There's not a lot. Again, these locomotives did not change a lot during their time. For the most part, they're the same locomotive. Matter of fact, I can't get the manual to pull up, so I can't tell you what it is that you can change. I don't know why the manual is... I try to load the manual and I just get a spinning icon, and it's been spinning for the last 20 minutes, so clearly it's not going to work. There's the weathered model. Not. I've never been a big fan of the weathering in Train Simulator. I don't think it ever plays out very well. Ew. Why does that logo look like that? TV static. Not a fan. Looks better over here. A clean model. I like the southern lettering. It's kind of cool with the green and yellow. One thing that's wildly noticeable if you look at it too hard is the fact that they didn't cut a hole in the smoke box for the smokestack. They just tuck the little stack on there, so you very much see that there's no hole there. Insert bad joke. So let's run it. It is a VictoryWorks model, so of course it's got advanced mode. Huh. Advanced mode does not seem to want to turn on. It might be a bug that chances are we will never see fixed. Our track is set. We are slowly rolling. We don't have any brakes set. Handbrake. Ah, the handbrake doesn't stick. That is a weirdness with the swap between advanced mode and simple mode, it seems. That's a fun bug. Oh, I guess we're winging it. I have no idea what it's set to. It's the dampers that are making all that noise. Holy crap. Firebox. Cool. So the tender block here controls the fireman. Noted. It's been a really long time since I played this locomotive. It's not one that I just find particularly fond to run, so I don't come back to it very often. One of those early models that I think VictoryWorks is still learning with. That's interesting. Half I'm blind and don't see the reverser. Get fired up to a nice glow. Okay, I see. Oh! Oh, right. Now I remember. It's got a wacky reverse. Give us headlights. Used to be control 1, 2, 3, 4, whatnot on VictoryWorks models. Swap their headlights out. not seem to be the case. Also have the cylinder cocks open, but nothing going on. No, do we fit? Yeah, just barely. Barely counts for it. Chuck sounds are really, really quiet. Like they're quieter than the dude shoveling. Oh. I sit here filling this up. I have no idea if the firebox functions as normally Victory Works models. Oh, hi. I remember this. Headlights. Ah. The clickety clack is louder than the locomotive is. Not a fan of the exhaust smoke in any way. Yeah. I don't know, guys. This is one of Victory Works' models that just, I don't think is aged well in any way. In usual fashion, it's got a lot that you can play with. It's pretty common for me. Fabric, though. This one's louder than the chops. Yeah, the chops are just like barely there. Weird. with the black inside of the spokes does not look right. It's too dark. Kind of sticks out like a really bad thumb. Actually, offsetting on this one. Yeah, I don't know. It's not one that's aged well. So, yeah, it is available on the Steam store still today for $20. If you must have it, I did it on sale. Grab the Golden Age update. Probably will at least make it look better, but again, this is one of the Victory Works' earlier models. Boy, is it not aged that great. The sounds are not great at all. The texturing is not great. A lot of things that don't work the way they should. Obviously, as you guys saw, the advanced mode does not work the way it should. Things that just don't work. So, yeah, it's not one that is aged well. And for $20, you're only getting a few locomotives. You do not get rolling stock. Really much of a variety. So even brand new, it's kind of much. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, go check it out if you so please do. Available on the Steam store. And I will see you guys next time.